Hi, good evening, everybody. My apologies for the late video post. My name is Yavandia. Most people call me Simone, so if you want to call me that, that's fine as well. I am originally from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and now currently residing in the metro Atlanta. Tonight we were to talk about the different video or TV habits that we have. And so I wanted to kind of go over those. For one, growing up, my mom was pretty strict. So we were only allowed to watch mostly educational shows. So other television shows weren't really at our reach. So that was, what I was used to watching was the more educational shows, whether it was educating us culturally or educating us, you know, for school. Then we pretty much couldn't watch it. Cable television was the devil, is probably what she felt, or I believe she's probably said it before as well. So we really didn't get to watch different things. I mean, when we went to families' houses, we might, or our friends or something, we might get to see something different. But for the most part, that was my upbringing television experience. She refused to get cable, so we weren't doing that. It was just national broadcasting television. So public television is what we watched pretty much my entire life. Excuse me. What we thought were live television shows, such as the Apollo show. I remember that being one of the shows that we grew up watching. When that is like a show that what you see now, that judges new talent, but it was primarily in the minority area, filmed in New York City, which we thought it was live, of course, but it was always pre-recorded, a pre-recorded delay. So when Professor Castleberry, when he asked us to do the live, asked us about the live, I thought, well, we always thought that those type of shows were live, but they actually were pre-recorded delays. So those were some of my first experiences in television, along with some sporting events. Those are live. That's actually, ironically, probably the first show that I watched and probably the last show that I watched. I don't watch much television because growing up, that wasn't the norm to watch television all the time. So it was reading. That's what we did most of the time. So those were my experiences. The last show I probably watched was the National Collegiate Football National Championship between LSU and Clemson. I would prefer streaming because it does allow you to pick the shows that you want to watch instead of having to pay for some shows that, are channels that you don't like. So that is one of my preferences. One of the questions that Dr. Castleberry asked us to answer. So I would definitely do that. And, we were asked the difference between whether or not we would want to watch by ourselves or with other people. My preferences would be to watch certain television shows that I like to sit and watch, detail, or I call it detail watch. I would want to watch those by myself because when you have others, then you have other people's opinions and they're loud and, it's disruptive. So it just depends on what I'm watching, whether or not I want to watch by myself or with others. So there are my answers to the questions, Dr. Castleberry. Thank you so much, and you guys have a good night.